Couldn't get in there, though. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult.
And he is into the end zone for an Oregon touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Ducks have furthered their advantage.
They got a little bit of everything on that run. Offensive line creating some space. But how about the guy running behind his pads into the end zone?
What does that mean when a guy says running behind his pad?
Means that he's going to be a physical runner. That way he's able to use his shoulder pads, his forearms, anything to ward off people, to power his way forward.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Makes the score Ducks 28. The LSU Tigers nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
LSU takes over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, something like the Rebbe casualties at times, we're trying to win a game.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Open man is Holmes. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the first down to go along with it.
6-yard line.
Now Kelly. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good run to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll try to run forward Kelly, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on first.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And his kick is good. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points. And now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
The Oregon offense on the field ready for their next possession. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. But a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. This young quarterback does have a support system. He actually heard from Marcus Mariota on social media earlier in the week. Marcus not playing tomorrow, but his Titans host the Colts in their season finale. But you can bet that he's likely glued to his TV set in Nashville watching this one. So halftime here in the first semifinal. All Oregon thus far.
The LSU Tigers 3.
The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half of this semifinal matchup. This will make it into the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Running again, and again it's Ferguson. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35.
At halftime, you had to feel like the defense had to be in a good position. They had to feel good about themselves. They'd had this guy boxed in all game long, but after that run, that might be the breakthrough that he's looking for. Now they may have some difficulty dealing with him the rest of today.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
10-10 at the 10-yard line.
They'll run with Ferguson. And he is into the end zone for an Oregon touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And this offense continues to pour it on. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the numbers. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it.
Onside kick recovered by the hands.
The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
On the delay, it's Kelly. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
3rd down and 12.
Now Thomas on 3rd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The Oregon offense on the field ready for their next possession. They start out with a run by Ferguson. And Charles, look, I mean, coming into this one, you and I, we didn't know what to expect. This could have certainly been a disaster, nothing short of it. But this young man under center, he has certainly risen to the occasion.
He certainly has, and we certainly prepared in case it was the disaster that maybe it could have been. But there's no question, he's been the star of the show. But while we say that, let's make sure.
I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. And what a big-time play there. 75 yards. So close, couldn't get all the way in, knocking on the doorstep down the one, nevertheless. And he is into the end zone for an Oregon touchdown. A great play there, taking it in as his guys continue to pour it on. Nice job of polishing off that drive, and all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
They'll go again with Kelly. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Operating from the gun, Thomas. And that is incomplete.
Intended for number 4.
And that one off the mark, a little late with a throw. Now LSU's punter getting set as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And this will be taken at the 13. And he spins past him and into space. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, it certainly feels like that kind of game, doesn't it? No matter what they do, it's going to work. That might be the absolute crusher right there. A punt return for a touchdown.
Feels like there's been a lot of crushers in this game. This lead just gets bigger. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. This will make it into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
25-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, another offensive player quick to react, and they will indeed retain possession. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. From the gun, Thomas. Now loose football. Ball comes out. The defense will get their hands on it. Going the other way.
Face mask. Defense.
Hey, we gonna do what we do. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good one.
And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Oregon. An 11-yard touchdown. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Looking to throw again on second down. Thomas. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Operating from the gun. Thomas. That's caught by Kelly. There he goes left side. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
First and goal, Kelly. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
This defense, they met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
They give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be third and goal. Kelly to try to punch it in. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
They'll run. It's Drake. And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards.
Be down, but congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
My old high school coach used to say,
Saha, dude.
sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
That should have been a block. Damn it.
Extra point right down the middle as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final.
Alright, can we make a TD off of kick return? Can we do it? Aw, you mother.
And we'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Ducks set
Someone
to go on
joined
offense as
and
they
said
come to the line.
sister19mall.online
Put the
and then
pedal
left.
to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rear.
Oh yeah, there we go. Touchdown off of a run.
There he goes, right
Hoggers.
into the end zone for an Oregon touchdown. A big play there. 70
Hoggers.
as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation.
Your mom.
Knowing when it exists to go to it, they did exactly that. They've got to feel really
Tell him I said your mom.
about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the
Tell him I said your
sideline
mom.
Now their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Hey, I'm live streaming! I'm live streaming! I'm live streaming! I'm
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
I don't even wear glasses! You are stupid, bro. You are stupid. Give it back to Michael, stupid ass.
Result on each and every attempt.
stupid ass. No. I lost it when he said 4 eye looking ass or some bullshit.
He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And he fields it cleanly.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And the offense will take over. Possession. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively they do have all 3 timeouts.
I just got dropped. Are you still watching me? Someone's watching me.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Second down carry for Ferguson.
Ooh, spin. Oh shit. Oh no.
Continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Just let it run.
A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys.
So I got to 63 points, Michael.
Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
I'm at 63 to 10.
On first again, they go with Ferguson.
Yeah, unfortunately I did, yeah.
Brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Alright.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here.
I'm gonna stop this live stream.